Hey guys, Malika here from Malika Semper Astrology, and midweek this week, we are having an aspect coming in the heavens that can really create a lot of emotional passion, but also emotional intensity and sometimes emotional conflict. So we have the moon squaring Mars coming in on October 2nd. And with this, we have the moon in Aquarius and Mars over in Scorpio. And these two signs are both fixed and they both square each other. So if you were to put Aquarius and Scorpio in a room together, there would be some headbutting, there would be some tension. They would really need to come together and figure out how to work together, how to get along. So when our mother moon is squaring this very masculine energy of Mars in the heavens, it's going to affect our emotions. And in relationship, it can also show up as like headbutting, fighting, challenging each other, wanting to win, wanting to be right. There can be an assertiveness or an aggression to our emotional state as well. So something to watch for, midweek is how to work with those emotions. There can be a restlessness because Mars is big energy, and when that big energy comes towards our emotions in a difficult aspect, there's an irritability, and we can feel triggered more easily. We can be much more reactive. Mars square the moon, we become triggered and reactive and very impulsive with our emotions. And restless. There's a difficulty in just relaxing in the thing, being calm, being in the moment. Our emotions could be this feeling of being on edge, right? So we can get annoyed much more easily. It's a sky where we are prone to arguments, you know. We're also impulsively acting and jumping into things where we then have to pay the consequences after this transit is over, right? So the more that you can find patience with this, hard to do because patience goes right out the window, but that would be the medicine. Having patience, digging deep, pausing, breathing, counting to 10 before reacting. Everything I just mentioned is going to be harder to do, but is sort of like the secret key to getting through this without burning bridges, without having those heated, debated, combative arguments. Um, there can also be this tension between the emotions that are coming up, the feelings that are coming up, and the action we need to take around them, right? There could be indecision around that, or just a tension around that. We can also take things personally under the sky. We can become very defensive under the sky. Our anger definitely surfaces because Mars is the planet of those more passionate emotions such as rage and anger and aggression. So all that to say that emotions are heightened today, especially with Mars and Scorpio. Emotions are heightened today, and the more we can keep our cool, the more we can keep our head, the less we'll have to deal with the consequences over the next couple of days. So just remember that when you feel heated, right? Like take a pause, take a moment, or if you see other people becoming superheated and becoming very reactionary, um, just know that this is the sort of sky we're under now. That fire that comes up, that explosion, that burst of energy that can come up, can clear the air. So sometimes anger is useful in that way. When we've finally had enough and we explode and we put up our boundaries and our limits, this sky can serve to that. But because it's a square, there's some sort of conflict that comes with that too. So the more diplomatic we can be, the more mindful we can be around this transit, the easier it's going to be. Okay, you guys, thanks for watching, and I will be back next week.